it! Operation Breakthrough.
Oh, hello. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be playing some more Vagrant story. Yeah, so stretching a little. Oh, excuse me. Now I gotta remember all the buttons, which might be difficult. Let's see. This one, right? I believe it's this one. Yeah. Oop. Well, I think I already saved. And it's in this menu. I'm just loading the save state. Alright, so here's a problem. It's been a week since I've played Vagrant Story. I don't remember what to do in this game now. Oh, well, I think we just left the dungeon, right? Oh, that's battle mode. Okay, that was not a pathway at all. I think we just came from a dungeon and we just beat a boss, right? Yeah, this is the entrance. So then we just entered this town and we encountered a save point and I ran around in a circle. Right, okay. Alright, let's just go then. I have to get reacquainted with all the controls. Being a week away from a game like this is kind of not great. Apparently that's locked. Squares jump, squares jump. I really wish to play this during the weekdays, but there is FF14 invading going on. Okay. I was like, why did the game freeze? We can pass through here. What have you found? Ancient Chaldean lettering. It's quite worn, nigh unreadable. Anything useful? I think not. Yet? The carvings are particularly deep in places. They're quite charming. What do they mean? Well, an angle. There's more here and here. Ancient Chaldean from Mulankam's time. Truly, these were written before the birth of Saint Iocus, time when sorcerers were common as sellswords. What is it? The Cardinal. It will stop the legacy of the Mullankam, the grimoires, from falling into the wrong hands, will he not? Of course, my love. To cede its power to a fanatic such as Sydney would be madness. I fear he already has the Grand Grimoire. What think you? I do not know. Yet surely we would not be here, chatting so amiably if he had. Grand Grimoire, the ultimate codex of sorcery. The Grand Blue, you could say. It is only a book, a covenant, yet it is the prime mover, the machinery of life itself. And if you had that book, Sydney, you know what to do with such power. And pray tell, for what purpose have you been in league with the Duke these many years? You seek to control men, nay, to control God himself. Oh, please. Warping the minds of men and shepherding the masses has always been your church's domain. You lure sheep with empty miracles and a dead God. Or perhaps you too are a sheep, Samantha. I wonder if Yasumi Matsuno is responsible for like making the trope of people believing every RPG is like again about fighting God. A poor little lamb bleating through for your faith as though it were milk of the poppy. It wouldn't be one person's fault, to be clear, but Yet mark your savior well, for he is one of the demons you so fear, Samantha. Be silent. Whoa, again, the subtlety of the animations. The sweeter faith still is the draught called love. I think it's... Oh, yeah, I think you pronounce it as draft. Be wary, Samantha. Don't let him get to you. Truly the Cardinal's own hand. Your will is strong, Gilda's son. You're not the only shepherd here, Sydney. Whoa! Nothing personnel, kid.
Too sweaty for him? It
They
won't
should have
matter.
this voice acting.
He's the greatest. Poor thing. Obviously never met a good man.
They should have this voice acting.
What did you say?
Watch your crook, lest it be wrenched from you. He didn't even do a nothing personnel, he was just doing an illusion thing. It's no use. We must make haste. Fiend! Run, Sydney, run. You will be ours in the end. A Grand Grimoire? This one's not opening. Okay. That's cool. Oh crap! What the heck? Already? I hit his arm. Alright, there's the chain ability stuff. There you go, I remember. Oh, what the heck? Okay, I don't remember after all. Oh, slow. Okay, magic. Flame sphere. That sounds good. Use this. That. That one. Flame sphere. Okay, that did a lot of damage. That didn't kill! Sweet. Okay, okay. This is me getting back into the game now. I don't think I want that. That slow animation's always gonna get me. Sweet. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it now. Yeah, I remember liking the combat system. It's like I haven't played this game in a month or whatever. The way I'm just like so impressed with everything. Or trying to remember everything. It's only been a week. Oh, look at that. Yeah, nice. What is the point of this? Huh. I got on the other side. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, I can snipe his head from here? That's funny. This is really funny. Oh, that was slow. Sweet. I love cheese. This one's not opening. Okay, well, I guess I'm going in this direction. Should I be going in this direction? I kind of want to just circle back and find a workshop or whatever. This looks like heavy progress. And I want to make a lot of progress right now. I didn't even fully explore that earlier town area yet. Oh, what the heck? Ow! Yeah. Now to cheese him out. Oh, that was way too fast. Yeah, I'll heal. I do wish the abilities were a little faster in usage, but that's always been that's not a game specific thing, that's always been a PlayStation 1 limitation. I guess I'm going to stick with the spear. I know I have Giant Dad. Not yet the base cannon. I don't want to call a sword base cannon until I know it's good. What the heck? How did this guy get up here? Physical attack. Oops. Wrong button. Okay, maybe not. How about this? Did I check out the SD3 ROM hack? Oh, no, I didn't actually. I saw that you linked it, but I didn't actually check it out, no. I did... What is the ROM hack? Even, like, what's so special about it? Man, I'm doing good damage. Come on. Come on, I know you can. Yeah, snipe the head. Fast? Oh, okay. I guess I agree with that. Fast again? Sweet. Okay, what do we got here? 20%'s not a lot, is it? Alright, let's look at some offensive stuff. Reduces foe equal to the 20% of the MP Ashley has used. Let's just do this. A balance overhaul. Ooh, I haven't played enough SD3 to know how big of a deal that is. Like, was SD3 originally that cheesable? I seem to remember there were like a few bosses later that like still gave you trouble with even with your souped up characters, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. Nice. One turn. What? Heracles? Ooh, I would love to have that spell if I could. Okay, so I made a complete circle. Pretty resistant against fire. How about this? I don't want to have to use analyze on this guy. There you go. god, you're so annoying. Come over here. Ow! Oh, he's got increased strength, that's why. Do this one. The original isn't that difficult, but player classes aren't balanced, and there are lots of bugs that make things just not work. But that's the charm of SD3, isn't it? It's the charm of an old school SNES RPG where they were fairly experimental with it. That's just how it goes. But I guess making it a little better that can't really hurt anybody really. Nice. Might be worth using the chain ability. It uses the MP actually. Instead of triangle, yeah, this one. Okay. I think I remember this spot because wasn't I here before and there was like a workshop around here? Already been to that spot. Yeah, right here. Okay. I guess we're gonna do a whole bunch of menuing now. Alright, what do you got? What do we have? I wanna dismantle this. As well as Giant Dad, actually get rid of this. See, I don't know if you can make a better sword, actually, but I want to see. I'm not really sure about dismantling shields. Right. So we've got our broadsword here. I'm wondering if I can make that broadsword any good. Because I don't really want to use a Gusam. Despite it having a better attack strength. Okay. No. I need this combined thing. Let's try out what this is. So we've got this broadsword here. And we can combine it with something. This Gusam, I guess. It makes a wizard staff. I think I don't want to make that. So let's not do that. We got a rapier. We can make a spatha. Goblin club. So the annoying thing about this menuing is that there's components in my chest that I don't have access to in that menu. Unless if it allows me to do equipment setup here when I'm examining this container, then it's not too bad. No, it doesn't let me. Okay, so that's going to be a lot of menu navigating. As if you're only going to give me 16 slots to... Only gonna be 16 slots to play with when it comes to equipment. That's too little. Rather than have this container, just let me carry everything. I think it would be better if you just let me carry everything, and then I can like look at all the menuing I have to do on that menu. I don't think I want any of the grips, at least. I'm curious, because I never really figured this out. So, do I have any of the... Okay, swept hilt. That's edge 2, piercing 4, 1 and 1, and -1. Okay, so what about this one here? 2 and 4, 1, 1, 1. So, alright, so grips amongst each other are the same. So there's no point having duplicates unless I really want copies of a different weapon. Okay. So only the blades will have different stats among them. And then the grips will determine the type of the weapon. Okay. Man, when you miss the Legend of Mana crafting system. Not really, I don't miss that. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I may not have experienced everything about this crafting system, but I think this crafting system is better than Legend of Mana's. Maybe a little bit of a hot take. But one thing's for sure, I think the Legend of Mana crafting system is faster than this, at least. Because I don't have to look at 2 menus and organize between my container and then my own inventory to make new weapons. With Legend of Mana, it's usually contained to 1 menu, right? So Legend of Mana has that going for it. The best part about the Legend of Mana crafting is that you don't have to use it. Yeah, I guess so. I guess if not playing on the harder difficulties, I guess. Alright, so we got different blades. I want to combine. I want to explore this combining thing. So I got this broadsword here. That's a bronze. It's a bronze sword. Spatha. And make another broadsword. That is a little better against dragons. Better in physical. Now that's pretty good, right? Less of the elemental affinities, so I'm a little worried about that, but it's not too big of a deal. And the DP is a little higher, it goes up by 5. So that seems good, right? Maybe maybe the PP of the secondary weapon, maybe the stats, maybe that matters. Like more stuff gets inherited if the PP is maxed out. So this Goblin Club is worse because it's bronze and this is iron, so it's just 2 more attack power. So I guess this means that iron is just better than bronze, straight up. Maybe affinities are a little different, but it's not really that big of a change. Okay, so let me rethink this. So I put the rapier there. and we'll put a bronze thing there. So and then it results in bronze. About whatever this is called, I can't even pronounce that. With this iron spatha, we got an iron short sword, which has, whoa! Look at that attack. 15 attack. That seems really good. I think I should go for this. So iron and iron results in a pretty good sword. Okay. Yeah, I want to make that. I'm not really using those two components, so I may as well. Okay. So that's set up. I can't seem to make anything with this broadsword. Battle knife. I can't seem to make a bronze into an iron. So I think that's the game's way of telling me I should not that's the game's way of telling me I should start to use more iron stuff rather than this bronze, than being attached to this bronze stuff. What sucks though is that I can't seem to make this bronze broadsword into an iron sword in any way. Despite me trying to combine it. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. So yeah, we got that iron short sword blade. Now we gotta make a weapon out of it. Yeah. And it's not. It's 000 on blunt or piercing. But hold on. Yeah, it prefers edge, so I want something with a better edged stat. Which unfortunately, blunt is better here, but the edged is pretty good. The gems... slightly increases power against humans. I can always take this off. I'll just put it on now. Oh god, and the name. What the hell do I name this? This is just a short sword, right? Yeah, what's a name I could use? What is a name I could use for this? A short sword, Irie? Maybe. I'm leaning towards naming it a Pokemon. A short sword with a crossguard. If I know, you know? No, I don't think I know. Kind of gave me an idea, though. I don't... What I'm about to name it is... Wait, should I name it like that? Nah. It's a Mabinogi tutorial weapon? Tutorial weapons could be good if I could remember any tutorial weapon. This is gonna be the entire stream, by the way. Me thinking up a name for this one sword. It's so easy to name it Lord of the Rings weapons. It's so easy to do that. So I don't want to do it. As well as Norse mythology weapons as well. That's too easy. Oh yeah, we gotta... You know what? We're gonna celebrate the Bravely Default remake coming out. So this is what we're gonna do. There we go. Such a stupid name. Such a stupid name. But we're gonna go with that. I'm not feeling too attached to this sword, even though it's the strongest sword I have by far. I don't want to spend too much time thinking up one name for one sword and just be in this menu forever. Even though I could do that. I don't want to spend that much time, so I'm just gonna move ahead. Would have been a better game without the subversive plot? Yeah, maybe. It would have been it would have been fine to have that plot and not make it so you have to fall into the plot in order to progress the game, because you discover the plot, like you have enough hints to be able to figure out what's going on in the first loop, right? Or second loop rather. So you actively trying to interrupt the loop should have been the gameplay, not go through the game again multiple times. But that's the decision they went for. So we got an edge, we got a pierce, we got a blunt. Can I make anything out of this bow? Not really. This bow kind of blows. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright. So we got our sword. Where's our sword? There we go. We got our swords. Fairy flies. It's like the Tales of games. They've been doing the mid-story plot twist so much that we're used to be subversives, now the trope. Ah, yeah. Magnolia Fro. That's a staff. So we got a pierce, we got a blunt, we got a staff, we got an edged weapon. I think we're doing pretty good on weapons in terms of the selection. This stuff, we don't need 2 Gusams. We don't need that. We don't need 2 of these. I do want to keep 1 crossguard because the crossguard is the best grip I've got, really. So I want to hold on to that. As for the blades though. So what's stupid about this is that the blades in this menu here is counting the weapons that you have assembled. So the 5 weapons I have are counted towards the 5 blades here, as well as the grip as well. So that's pretty stupid. They shouldn't be part of the same inventory, in my opinion. Alright, okay, yeah, I think I should be storing this stuff, actually. I was gonna just go, but it would be a bad idea to just go. Store. Put this away. Put the broadsword away. I don't think we need to use the broadsword right now. Same with this stuff. The Langdabeev, maybe. I'll hold on to that. What's this for? This is for blunt stuff. Yeah, we'll store this, whatever. The shield. I've got wood shields. Would the wood shields be even any good? Oh, this resists blunt a lot more. This resists edge. The circle shield has more defense and intelligence, and the same defense and strength as well. So this circle shield, despite it being wood, is actually really good. So that's a lesson learned. This wood shield resists fire. That doesn't feel right. Pelter shield. Oh yeah, I've got this equipped. This quad shield. It's good for piercing. And it's got pretty good defenses as well. Taj. I think it's safe to just store this, right? I don't need a buckler. And this pelter shield as well. Okay. I hate that you have to save every time you take stuff out or in the container. Oh, I'm probably not gonna play the Bravely Default remake, by the way. I have my fun with it. It's a good game. Once. I don't really like all the microtransactions it had. Not sure why they thought that was a good idea. But you know, ignoring all of that if you can, and ignoring one of the major plot twists of the story, it's a pretty good game. How do you save again? Oh, data. Okay, that's the not so much the major plot twist of the story. I think that part is fine. It's what you have to do after it is the problem. Oh, I gotta equip my new sword. Items. No. Oh, you can set up anywhere in that room. Fairy flies. Fairy flies wouldn't. You know, actually, fairy flies is not that bad of a name. Now I'm gaslighting myself. It's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. I feel, well, I feel like I could have come up with anything, like just a random non-word, and it would work. The Scrongler, for example. Even though that word is also not random. What should I want here? I think this, right? Nice wood shield. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Right. I got that camera. Alright. No. Items. Do I have a... I want to check if I have any grimoires I haven't used yet. Armor's Earth Infinity. Oh yeah, let's use this. Ability raises weapons water affinity. Weapons. This is armor. Weird. Not that weird, but... Should I just use these? Oh wait, no, I shouldn't use these because they don't take up mana right now. Okay. Because they don't take up mana as an item, I can just use... Once I use them once, they're free the one time. And then they're in my spell book for the rest of the game. So making that first use free might be alright. But I shouldn't worry too much about being really optimal with that, though. If I need to use it, I'll just use it. Oh crap! Hit his left arm. How are you not dead? There you go. Wait, that's the wrong menu. Oh, this guy resists fire so well. Okay. How about... just reduce your strength. There you go. I have not played Bravely Default 2, by the way. I do want to play that at least once. Have you played Bravely Default 2, by the way, Orison? I don't think... Something tells me that you haven't. And I don't mean Bravely Second. I don't mean Bravely Second. You haven't played any except for the first one. Okay, I see. I have played Bravely Second and I did like that. But I haven't played Bravely Default 2. What a weird naming convention. There's Bravely Default, there's Bravely Default and then Bravely Second. I screwed myself up already. And then Bravely Default 2. That's definitely not confusing. This sword's awesome. Rending Gale. It's no Demon Fang, but it will do. Don't know what oh yes, I wanted to check the PP here. Okay, so I actually need to use that ability that increases the PP of the weapon. So this one. Actually, we'll make that circle. We'll make that triangle. Screen can't stop being censorous, so you don't engage? Right, okay. I think I played Bravely Default via a library copy, I want to say. Oh my god, no... Why no damage? Wait, what is the... How bad is this against undead? -6. Well, that explains it. This one's 20. Soul Kiss is 20. Okay. Does Soul Kiss have... Can I attach something to Soul Kiss? No, I can't. This one's only a 1 on undead. Okay, I'll just equip Soul Kiss. Oh, what's the music doing? That's a lot of damage. There we go. Wow, the affinity really matters, huh? I mean, I already knew that, but... Fast. Sweet. We really gotta boost the PP of this weapon. Ugh! Nice. What? Already a boss? Giant enemy crab! That meme will never go away. Oh crap, I need to analyze it. Sorcerer, analyze. No target in... What? How is there no target in range? Do you see the... There we go. Giant enemy crab. What's the game that meme came from again? I remember asking this and I looked it up and I got an answer, but... Oh crap. How bad is this gonna hurt? Oh god. Oh god. That hurt. That hurt really bad. Okay, we need some water stuff. And I'm just gonna heal myself with an item. That's weapons water affinity. That's not gonna help. Okay, use this. Did I know them remaking Mabinogi in the Unreal Engine? Huh. Why are they doing that? Okay, stat. Okay, giant enemy crab. What are we doing with here? Oh god, look at those stats. That's for the right arm. Takes more blunt damage. Nothing is changing in terms of affinity. How about type? Mouth is piercing. Oh my god, this is gonna be frustrating. So affinity, it takes a lot of damage from air. Okay, so I have to look for an air weapon that pierces. Or does blunt damage. I mean, the spear is all I've got. Unfortunately, I've unequipped my shield, so that's gonna be a problem. Okay, I'm gonna buff myself up. The Yorin engine is old. I guess so, but if they had just brought the game to how it was at the beginning, it wouldn't be that bad. I guess it's not so much like the gameplay, but more the compatibility with modern machines is more the issue. Let me just check those stats again. So where was piercing effective? The mouth. The mouth, alright. Okay, run in! Okay, and then do this. You have no faith that it will bring back Mabinogi when it was good. Do you know any of the dev team behind the game at all, or behind the migration of the engine at all? Is it still Nexon? Nexon's even... They didn't even make... Not even... They're just... I highly doubt they're the original devs of the game. Nexon. It would be interesting, should be Nexon in-house. So yeah. The lack of faith is justified then. Let's see, I don't want instill obviously. Maybe MP? Yeah, give it to the MP. And get some gain magic as well. Okay, now we can start attacking this guy. I don't have any air magic spells, so I'm just gonna hit him. Oh my god, that was fast. I jumped on accident. I'm doing piercing damage with these swipes. Uh-oh. Okay, I only did 90. That's not a big deal. 90 is nothing. I think I'm more surprised they're still updating Mabinogi. Or giving it attention rather, not updating it. And I mean updating it, what I mean by that is like, not so much that they are... Not so much that they are updating it, if you know what that... sorry, I'm too busy trying to fight this boss that I can't even speak. It's not so much that... I'm trying to say that they may still be updating Mabinogi, but I can't imagine there are still people who are happy with the current updates, that Nexon feels the need to move it to the Unreal Engine, is what I mean. Like, I imagine there are people that are still... I don't know, I feel like they'd be more vocal about their dislike about the updates, that all the whales just want to play dress up. Is that what it comes down to? I guess that's what it comes down to. So I guess people don't care. I guess more people would be more interested with the Unreal Engine migration because it's because it's Unreal Engine. You get to see their nice, you get to see their character and those graphics. Why am I guess I wanted to decrease the risk. Just by 25. Okay, I got all my mana back, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna decrease my risk again. Way too fast. Oh, I gotta heal. Is Vindictus Online still getting updates? Oh no, yeah, it is. Vindictus Online is getting updates. Perfect, do you see that? Miss? Vindictus in Korean is Mabinogi Heroes. I have heard that they are related and they're like in the same universe. Is that correct? I have heard that. Yeah. Man, I remember that game being good, and then you know Nexon. That's all I have to say. Nexon. Okay, that boss wasn't too bad. It was a bit long, but I think I'm gonna chalk that up onto like not having the right weapon at this moment. Oh, those numbers don't seem like they give you much. Like plus a whole 3 points. That's an elixir. Oh my god, they give me something that would have been helpful to beat the boss quicker after I beat the boss. Oh, this boss is weak to air. Maybe you need to use an air affinity element increase spell. Maybe you need that. Should have just beat the boss already to get that in the first place. Oh crap, more undead. No, wrong sword. Circle shield. Vindictus could have been like Monster Hunter. Oh crap. How bad is this gonna hurt? Not at all. What use is intelligence when I'm just gonna whack you in the legs? Okay. I think having that Mind Assault might be really good. So I'll keep that put in steel so I get more PP. Dead. Sure. Oh my god, that is a fast attack. Man, this Soul Kiss is doing awesome work, just killing these undead like nothing. Old heads don't seem to be too happy with wilds. Maybe. Oh, Bone Helm. That might be cool. I've heard that too, but it's so hard to separate that from people just don't like the new Monster Hunter, which has always been a thing. There's just some Monster Hunter fans that just don't like new thing. And that seems to be happening with Wilds. Although, there is a proper criticism in that at the moment, Wilds does not have much to do in the game compared to the other Monster Hunter games. Well, mainly because they've had updates, right? But at the moment, Wilds... there's no hub in Wild, I've heard. So in order to get to the multiplayer part of the game, you have to go through the story first. Which is not how it was in Rise, and that's not how it is in Monster Hunter games before Worlds. So Worlds and Wilds are the two Monster Hunter games where you can't immediately go into multiplayer. I think that's actually quite bad. You think it's both classic and well played seem to have problems with it? Right. Well, I haven't played Wilds myself, so I can't really comment. But that's what I've mostly heard. The lack of a multiplayer hub that doesn't let you go into multiplayer immediately is what I've heard as pretty bad. And it is pretty bad that you, even as someone that's a solo Monster Hunter player, the fact that they restrict you on multiplayer based on the story, and the story seems like it's pretty long, that's quite bad. And also the optimization as well. I've heard that people have a problem with the... They have a problem with running the game, even with their souped up PCs as well. So, you know, that's always a... Man, I love modern gaming. I love modern gaming so much. I like it when it drops for no reason, even if my computer's good. And my computer's not good, to be clear. I'm just assuming, like, from other people, the way they've said that Wild is still poorly optimized, their game still gets frame drops, and they have much better PCs than I do. It's like, what am I supposed to think? Other than, wow, this game is still awful to run on any PC. Just download more fake frames. Yeah, I guess that's what they expect you to do. Like, one of the main reasons I don't want to get Wilds is that simply because my PC can't run it. At this point, no matter what Wilds does for updates, I think Rise is so much better than anything Wilds is gonna do. Now that's, I admit, it's a little bit of a take, and I'm reaching quite heavily here. But Rise runs pretty well on any PC. It has most of the monsters, most of the fan favorite monsters. It has special abilities that each weapon can use. It's a faster overall game because of the wire bugs. Like, you can just play the game, is what I mean. You can skip all the cutscenes, go straight into the hub, play multiplayer, and that's it. You can't do that in Wilds. And the game looks better. Rise just looks better than Wilds. I don't really care for the, oh, look at the RE engine, look at how well rendered this is. I really don't care. Look at the game I'm playing right now. Do you think I really care about how well rendered something is? I really don't care. So the fact that Capcom has made it a point to care has already kind of disillusioned me from wanting to play it. I don't need long boots. Man, I'm really bad at this chain ability stuff. What Capcom really needs to do is to bring Deep Down back to life. What is Deep Down? For a moment there, I thought you were gonna bring up the what's the engine called for Final Fantasy 13? That Final Fantasy 14 was originally based on. Crystal Engine? I think you know what I'm talking about, right, Orison? They need to bring that engine back. Although that's Squeenix, to be fair. That is Squeenix. Never mind. They need to bring that engine back. Luminous engine? Yeah, that's right. It is a Squeenix engine, but Capcom just needs to use that instead. It would have been better than what they did with RE engine for Monster Hunter Wilds. And not to say that Monster Hunter Wilds... not to say that RE engine is a bad engine. I'm sure it's really good. And it is really good for RE2. When I played RE2 Remake, like, I was really impressed with the engine. But that's because everything didn't have to be rendered all at once. Like with Wilds has to be. And you can just hide stuff in the darkness. So like that's working around the engine's limitations, I guess. But in Wilds, because everything has to be seen, everything has to be rendered, the RE engine's weaknesses are much more in the open than Resident Evil. So yeah, the RE engine's just not great for what Monster Hunter is trying to do, in my opinion. One could argue Street Fighter 6 is kind of suffering from RE engine stuff, but admittedly it's much less of an issue. Oh, I jumped by accident. It's really a non-issue in Street Fighter 6 because you don't have to render everything in there. Deep Down is a very old project in dev hell that's like a multiplayer co-op Soulsy roguelike thing. You just said a whole bunch of buzzwords and I'm like, sure. A bunch of genre words. I'm sure if I looked at it and saw what it was, I'd understand. I'm sure all of that seems good. Like, it's hard to explain, just need to see the trailer. Yeah, sure. Kind of like with FF15. Bringing it back to ScreenX again. The FF15 trailer before the game came out. It was like basically a teaser. It was years ago. It looked totally different from what it is nowadays. It's like kind of like that. I don't think I need Instill anymore. But I don't need to take it off. It might be worth holding onto this knife. Excuse me, just to kill undead, because this knife is amazing. You're pretty sure that's also where they got the Wilds focus mode from? Oh, the one where you like aim your weapons, where you couldn't do that before in other Monster Hunter games? Right. Interesting. From that game? I've got no opinion on the focus mode, by the way. Just because I haven't played Wilds, really. I mean, I played the beta, but the beta is not enough of... It's not enough for me to know much about how the focus mode functions, really. Snow. No... Snowflies? I should have... You know what? I should have named my sword that. Instead of fairy flies, it's snow flies. From what I've heard, focus mode seems to be broken. From what I could tell in the beta, yeah, just because you could aim everything, and that's pretty strong in Monster Hunter. Because being committed in your direction of your weapon is like a big deal in Monster Hunter. So in Wilds, being able to ignore that seems pretty major. But it would have to depend on the monster's attack patterns for me to like really get an idea of the focus mode and how it's used. Like if you just put focus mode in previous Monster Hunter games just as is without changing anything else, it seems way too strong, right? But I don't know if Wilds has compensated for that or haven't. I don't know. Well, will she open for you? Nay, the sigil holds it fast. How fare you? It was just a workshop. I mean, your men, how many have you lost? Ah, how goes the battle, you mean? The city is ours, dearie, more or less. How many dead? 3, maybe 4 score. We've lost contact with some. We'll know better when the fighting cools. The dead walk in greater numbers as the day wanes. I know. They'll walk beneath the stars when Eventide comes. You would fight this battle differently? It is not that! No training could prepare one for this. Lost your nerve, Samantha? War is change. You must follow suit. Control your fear. What is this, Dune? Lest he be controlled and instead. It really is like Dune. Romeo. Sydney's lot have caught wind of our little foray and summoned their dark brood to repel us. They summon, yet they cannot command. Soon the paling that holds the demons in Leomond will fall. Sydney must be stopped. Indeed, Commander Nisa. You have the right idea. Now to action. What ails you, Samantha? What is Sydney thinking? Summoning evil beyond his control. He fills his chalice with poison and savors it like wine. Think not on him, Samantha. Yet what he does defies nature's order. Nature's order? Oh! That was him! That risk maker has done. Whoa! I don't think you can just slap her and just be like, whoa, that someone else has done this. Damn him. I've heard WoW is described as less Monster Hunter and more Monster Fighter. It seems like what I saw from the gameplay and from what I played of the weapons. The symptoms resemble those of Case 72, was it? What? Nice knife, borrowing another's eyes and ears. Clairvoyance, if you will. All people are tuned to a certain rhythm. Some can find a like rhythm and jump on board. You're not a Knight of the Cross. One of Sydney's then? True seers can join one. True seers can join one regardless of their rhythm, but not you, not yet. My name is Rosencrantz. I'm a risk breaker like yourself. What's this? Grand Steward Lesai has sent me to assist you. We're to be partners. You must know, risk breakers always work alone, and a change of plans mid-mission is unthinkable. Yet you know nothing. Naught about Leomond, Mullenkamp, Sydney, nothing at all. And you do? Of course, you're the only one who does not. The VKP and Parliament have known, about the dark powers and the dead that walk. They've just kept it secret. I mean, Ashley has been seeing those things throughout this dungeon, or Leomond. You didn't think you would go straight to Leomond from the manor, so they sent me to help. I am better in a scrape than our Inquisitor friend, who admittedly lacks battle experience. You say the VKP knew of the dark powers? Indeed. I was assigned to the investigation. I know what the VKP are, but I forgot what the acronym means again. Know that Leomond is a wellspring. What? Power grows in those, like you, whom its dark waters have touched. You may not feel it or understand it, but it is there, making you something more than mortal. To wit, there is no power without the dark, yet it is not easily tamed. It really is like I'm playing Dark Souls 2 now. Gotta get that enchant dark weapon magic spell and just use that on everything. Thus Parliament raised a parling round the cities of man and set the dark out to pasture. Leomond, however, has strong ties to the dark. For this is the dark city of... How many times are they going to say dark? The ancient Chaldean priestess Mullenkamp. All that was needed is fodder, and they would come to feed. Fodder? No. Yes. The Great Quake 25 years past stocked the city's larders with corpses. The wandering spirits wail and hunger. Fight for territory wrought from darkness. And you, the Parliament's champion in that battle. Rosencrantz, was it? Your words bear much meaning. Please, my friend, I speak only the truth. Yet you have no evidence. Bam! For that, you must search. I will cut you next we meet. Leave the city before sundown if you value your life. If you would enter the forest, follow the snowflies. They gather where dark runs strongest. I want to save first. Alright, cool. But yeah, Wild has a lot of problems right now. I'm not too interested in playing it anytime soon. Mainly because I'm not interested in upgrading my computer anytime soon. So yeah, there's that. Okay. Oh. He really went in there. The snowflies will mark his grave, I fear. Ah, there you are, Rosencrantz. It has been a while, Grissom. You seem well. Where did he go? Through the wood, he says. You will follow him? I must avenge the foul murder of my brother, Duane. Of course you must. But be wary. Your foe is strong. God is stronger. The dark is stronger, you mean. And what is your business here? We had a deal, did we not? Join with Sydney and find the key. Time is short. Very well. But you should know, something is odd with Sydney. Odd, you say? A veritable bestiary of beasties. Springs up wherever he goes. Nothing he cannot handle. Still... even the hyena cowers, does he? The hyena? That's not hyena. Don't be the fool, Grissom. Hyenas, no caution. Is that how you spell hyena? I guess so. These creatures, Sydney's the one summoning them. Oh, now. Sydney's cup overfloweth, and he calls forth a flood. There's a flood of vermin in this city, true. It seems Sydney's manning the sluice. Meaning? You're a slow one. He's opening a portal. Increasing the flow of dark energies on purpose. Why would he? That is the question. Follow the snowflies, Grissom. They foregather where the dark runs deepest. Wait. Oh, excuse me. Wait, what? Why did he say wait? Oh my god, another cutscene. This is like I'm playing Xenogears again. So many snowflies. Guess I'm going in this direction. Oh. Failed already. There's something here. No. What's that? What's that? Beast. Bam! Oops, way too fast. Okay, I gotta get a better sword. Oh, that's a -2 on beasts. But I need to get its PP up. It doesn't matter. Yeah, much less damage. I feel like I'm gonna get lost in this place easily. Oh my god, what is that? I can't even tell what that is. It's like a... I have no idea what it is. Powder that fairies use to accelerate movement and improve jumps temporarily? That sounds really good. Way too slow. That seems really good. I want to try that out. Quicken. I know a lot of people, speaking of Capcom actually, people are starting to dislike Street Fighter 6 less, well, yeah. Okay, let me say that again. They're starting to like Street Fighter 6 less and less. And I wonder why that is. Because it's the same, it's basically the same game as it was when it was launched. Like, I don't know, I don't understand what the problem is now. Did I even do anything? Improves jumps? Didn't do anything. Nice. A lot of people have been saying like it's because of the throw loops that you can do in Street Fighter 6, but that was present day one. That has been present day one, so I don't know why people have an issue with it now. Okay, I don't know if that quicken was really worth it. So I have to go to where the snow flies gather. But I can't tell in what direction they're flying. I'm amazing at chain abilities. What's this red arrow mean? I've been there already? Wait, maybe that red arrow is where I needed to go. A swarm of snowflies blocks my way? That's where I have to go. Is it jumping? Oh, it was, yeah. Okay, I think my sword is sufficiently... Cancels magical effects cast on target. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, that's max PP now. We're running into a lot of beasts, so we'll just get my spear out. I'm pretty lost. I'm pretty lost. Yeah, I don't know if I would ever come back to Street Fighter 6 no matter what characters are introduced in that game. Oh, people have been complaining about Mai, actually. I have heard about that. Mai is apparently way too good. Something about how her fireball interacts, like getting a lot of value of getting a lot of value off of one fireball. I have to go to where the snowflies gather. But okay, so there's no snowflies here, but where are they going? Because they're flying in random directions, so the game is like saying, oh, just follow them. I'm guessing this is the right path? Seems like it's the right path because it's... Oh. Seems like it's the right path because there's a lot of snowflies here. Look at that attack strength, 19. I feel like this attack strength will just outweigh all the negative beast affinity stuff. Give me that. There we go. Should probably change this to temper. What is this? Okay, not too bad. Okay. So I've been here already. So this is not where I want to be because there's not many snowflies. The snowflies were going crazier in this direction. Yeah. Can't even see anything. Okay. So nothing there. So it's just determined on what screen has more white particles flying around. That's too fast. Oh, it worked. Might end up accidentally grinding at this point. Oh my god, that crit. It's gonna be a little frustrating to play around the weapon status upgrades, because some of them are decreasing. To have to deal with the decreases will be tough. Accidentally made progress. Oh! Something tells me that's Earth related. So I'm just gonna use this. Do resist Earth. Okay, and then do this. I hope that's Earth related. Oh my god! Instantly died! My buff did nothing. Well, that sucks. And these dragons are tough. I guess I'm supposed to be updating my armor as I go along, because I did pick up some equipment items that could be better than this. Doesn't seem like it actually. Yeah, I got a lot of defense against intelligence. And that's fine by me. That's what I want. Okay, I guess we'll equip this. I've got no idea how I'm gonna beat that dragon. It basically one-shot me. It did a special attack. I wasn't clear that it was an earth attack. So this might be really tough. What sucks is that I have to fight all these monsters again. Alright. Where do I have to go? Seems the right path. Seems wrong. Man, I'm always so fast in that. This looks promising. Yeah, looks like there's a lot of snowflies here. Oh, please let me get through. I can't do like a Dark Souls run to the boss because I don't know where the boss is. This doesn't seem like it. Oh, great. Ah, excuse me. Ah, too fast. That did so much damage still. gonna heal up to full actually. No reason not to. Did I just make progress again? I did, wow. So it really is follow how many snowflies there are in the room, huh? Okay, let's see if I do a lot better this time around. Oh, you can only have one? Okay, we'll just stick with the earth one then. Come on. Great. Oh my god! How much damage is that doing? Well, at least I know how to progress. But I guess it's not Earth. Maybe I should just use the regular reinforced equipment thing. I'll just ignore enemies from now on. Not what I wanted to do. We just run. As much as I can anyway. Okay. So wait, was this it? No. Come on. Okay, there you go. This is a classic Dark Souls of just run to the boss that you just died on. Was it through here? Yep. Yeah, it's through here. Yay! I've sort of figured out where to go. I'm gonna assume it's earth damage. Excuse me. What did I want to do? Oh yes, I wanted to change my defensive stuff to... Is it dark? It could be a dark type move. No target in range. my god! That did so much damage. Where's my 100 heal? Yeah. It's nice that the game is giving me some real challenges here. Because I have not figured out how I want to fight this dragon. Alright, let's see it. Earth dragon, so I was right. You have to resist earth damage. So the head, tail takes extra edge damage. Takes more damage versus air. Okay. What Dragonite, right? Yes. So I'm gonna attach this to my sword. To fairy flies. There you go. And then increase my earth affinity, my armor anyway. Because apparently it did resist damage, just resisted very little. And then do this. Oh, never mind. You can only have one affinity type thing. God damn, that does so much. I can't reach the guy at all. Do that. I need to reach the tail. Miss? That can miss? There you go. My God, this is hard. %? I can't reduce the strength at all? I have to do. The turnaround got me there. Okay, I guess I'm aiming for the head. Treat this like Monster Hunter. And that was all under 0 risk as well. This guy did hundreds of damage at 0 risk. Oh! What? Okay, I need a better heal. I don't have a better heal. I've got to use this. Man, if only we have If only we were fighting the fire dragon, that would be so much. That would be suitable. God damn it! I wanted to get some magic. There we go, I got some magic. Got some magic. Kill the fool. So, what it comes down to with these dragon fights is just survive the first breath attack, then rush in, and then just hit the head. Because they can't use their breath attack when you're up close. I can't see. Couldn't really see all that well. Oh my god, fast! Okay, heal, heal, heal. Healing more than my cure bulb at this point. That was way too fast. Heal. I got 44 risk. I'm sure I'll be fine there. Hold on. Enchanter. Terror God. See if this actually resists damage. Yeah, the air affinity was actually adding pretty good damage, huh? Oh, I killed it already. Couldn't even test if the earth affinity did anything. I guess it did. I guess it did. If the air affinity was really adding onto the damage like that, then it must be doing something. Ooh, +5 is good. Bronze key, armor's air affinity, clears all risk. That's cool. The winds have changed. The quake. A sign. Vaindos. Lambkin. Answer me for the love of God. Follow the snowflies. Right. Must be the work of Golgom. So follow the snowfly still, I guess? Is this where I... No, this is a new corner. Get out of my face. It always is? Yeah, that's always correct, yeah. Why is this guy not dead? There you go. Oh yeah, I gotta equip my... I gotta put a better gem on this sword. And fairy flies. I just equip that. Guess it doesn't matter that much. Did I even equip it? I don't even think I did, but whatever, it's not a big deal. Okay, there you go. I need to follow the snow flies still. Do I just follow it when there's a small amount like this, or what? Oops. Okay, there's a lot here. No, come on. There you go. Okay. Did I even equip the Dragonite gem on my sword when I fought it? I don't even think I did that. I need a heal. So it sounds you how they thought it was a good idea to include microtransactions for free turns in a JRPG? Yeah, I don't know. The art book that I have doesn't seem to answer why. They don't even mention it, of course. Why would they mention it? But I would love to hear the rationale behind it. Guess we just do that. There's a lot of snowflies here. I guess I'm going in the right direction. How's that fast? Not here, I guess. Oh. Come to think of it, you could, with the hack 3DS, I wonder how does the microtransactions work on the hack 3DS? Do you have to like, well, I don't even know. Are they like a server-based thing? Were they on the Nintendo servers or something that since the servers are down now you can't buy those microtransactions anymore? Or is it like DLC where you can hack them in some way? What the? What is that? Oh, it's a fire elemental. Okay, not a big deal. I've got the... no... this one. Surely I don't need to analyze the fire elemental to know it's weak against water. Is this gonna hurt? No. You missed! Okay. Maybe I should be equipping that chain ability. What am I even using square for? Oh, square's useless. Okay, put square there. Okay. I'm almost certain the microtransactions are definitely not the dev team's idea. Just like how it's not the dev team's idea to add CR7 to their game. I think of a similar I think those two events are somewhat similar, and at least in regards to what the dev team wanted in their game. There you go. Didn't even get any droppings for that. I need to get I don't have any proper magic spells, unfortunately. And the misses are frustrating. And my risk is so high, I guess. Damn, that did so much. Do I have a... Yeah, here we go. Of course you missed. My risk is really high, so they would be missing. Whew. Oh. Oh, there's a container right here as well. I don't need it, but that's nice of them. Man, this game's hard. At least the bosses are. The enemies... well, the enemies can get you, I guess. But no, this game's still cool. I'm still liking it. I haven't been so heavily turned off from it so far. Although it does feel like I can get there, to be clear. I feel like if I were to really delve into this game for the end game or post game stuff, I'm sure I'd be frustrated by that. But we're not there yet, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's first person, isn't there? Oh, there's a chest there. Okay, I would definitely want to go there now. What the Idlewise was involved with the upgraded version of Quotient? Where's Idlewise? Oops! Keep choosing to unequip my weapon. Soul Kiss it still has the undead killer affinity. Oh, okay. Ether Vapor has to be... Oh! Idlewise is involved with that? Okay. That Idlewise. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, that's interesting. A hooded grip to protect the hands. Alright. No. I wanted to pick everything up. Yep. Hagana shield. Chainmail. Oh yeah! I forgot about the accessories. Night Killer. Okay. Okay, cool. increases target's agility. I don't think I need higher agility to kill these undead. You didn't actually need to get the soundtrack DLC, but it's just $10 anyway. Are you saying that because... I don't think I... Wait, no. Okay, wait. What can I... Yeah, get rid of this. Apparently since September last year, they just decided to bundle the soundtrack with the base game and the game files. So... okay, that's cool. Is it like... they would have already been in the game files if you hadn't purchased the soundtrack? Or they are in the game files because you bought the soundtrack? Is it the former or the latter? It might be the latter where... it might be the former, sorry. Where they were already in the game files before the soundtrack. You believe the former? That's very nice of them then. Okay, I just want to equip some stuff actually. They don't have to do that, but if they did it anyway, then that's really cool of them. Spagen helm. I feel like this bear mask is just really good because I like defending against intelligence attacks. And none of these are particularly good for earth defense or elemental defense of any kind. I feel like this bear mask is just top. It's like the boar mask in Dark Souls 1. It's that one. $9 for 14 hours still definitely. Are you saying 14 hours to? Because you did say it's a beat 'em up, like a proper arcade-ish beat 'em up or hack and slash. So I'm sure there's. You're not even counting the hours spent in, you know, doing a lot of playthroughs. Okay, let's check the affinity of this real quick. I don't know, I like defending against magic. Magic seems to be the biggest way. Seems like the way most enemies seem to kill me. Although these ring leggings seem to be way better. Although they have less elemental affinity. Yeah, I think I want this. Equip that. I definitely want to hold onto these elemental stuff. These will be really helpful. Oh, by the sail. Okay, I see. Okay. Definitely hold on to the accessories. I can't believe this is linked to your save file that has to check your memory card in order to do this. That's kind of stupid. If there's one thing I can say bad about this game, it's that. Okay, that's most of the armor gone. Weapons are alright. Gem's fine. Okay, that's it. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours already. Time didn't exactly fly by, but pretty short. Could this lead to the city? Okay, let's not go there then. Because that's progress. We hate making progress around here. Oh, cool. How's that fast still? The game's Metacritic score? Yeah, I don't pay attention to that at all. Or even really Steam reviews, to be fair. Although I do read Steam reviews sometimes, but I never make that as a determining factor as to why I should buy a game. I don't really watch any reviews. If I'm interested in a game, I don't want to watch a review. You get what I mean? So I am like the exact wrong audience to read any reviews for a game that I'd be interested in playing. Because I most likely don't want to hear about it until I play it for myself. Although sometimes, you know, word of mouth gets by and people will talk about certain stuff, and you know, you can't exactly avoid that. But those are not reviews, it's just, yeah. Okay, maybe don't even go through the forest, I just want to progress after all. Huh? Could this lead to the city? Oh my god! Luckily I did make a save file before doing that. Where's my latest one? This one. So that's what they mean by to the city. Good critique is hard to come by these days, yeah. You have to be... If there's any reviews I guess I do watch, or reviewers, I guess it's Joseph Anderson, but then I'm not really watching... I don't think I even watched some of his reviews to begin with. I don't even remember ones that I have watched. So... I don't know, just hit him. And maybe change my sword actually. I'm not exactly sure if it has good critique or anything. All I know is his Witcher 3 video will be it has one Witcher 3 video and it's like hours long and it's part 1. So that, you know, I think I do want to watch that because I have played Witcher 3 and I'm interested in what kind of things he's going to say about that. But that's about it. I don't know. I don't really watch Mandalore stuff or... Well, I do watch Seth. If you know who Seth. He made the he has some good reviews sometimes. Oh. particularly his EDF ones, but I'm talking more... His synthetic review is actually really good. And some of the roguelike stuff that he talks about is also pretty nice. His Elden Ring video is actually pretty funny. Because in the video itself, you can clearly see that he used Cheat Engine to, you know, to play the game. And he edited that moss covers the south side of this forest. What? Face north. Huh? So this is north. Moss covers... Ashley is facing north. What? Why is this important? Okay. We'll just keep it on north then. Oh, what the heck? There we go, perfect. We need the water affinity. But the point I'm sort of making is that even if I do watch a reviewer, I'm actively following what their videos are and what that particular person has to say about it, not an aggregate score made by some random people. I won't be able to get anything from that. You're missing a lot. Oh, great. In a sense, I could be a reviewer. If you think about it. Based on how many times I ran about Stranger in Sword City. I could make a whole video about why I don't like that game. But that would be too much effort. Wait, I'm facing north. So apparently the compass direction is really important. I need to use the temper so that I restore durability. What is that? Oh, that looked like a water attack. No. Okay. You say Mark from the Electric Underground has some of the best game critique. Is that the guy? Is Electric Underground? They make primarily shmup reviews. Is that correct? Is that? That's one of the shmup channels, right? Oh my god, this little lizard is so annoying. There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I remember watching like I remember watching a video of his talking about like some of the best indie shmups of like last year? Was it last year or the year before that? There was like a video talking about best indie games for that year, something like that. Best indie shmups for that year. And I thought that was pretty cool. With direct ties to Bog Hog. Bog Hog is... I don't know what Bog Hog is. The name sounds familiar. Oh, nice. Progress! Uh-oh. This is madness. You die. I'm not gonna say that meme. I too can summon. It is not your sacred right. And I'll say you'll die. My shadow from ancient summer, the bloody glyph, carved in flesh. Oh! Oh. Very possible. The weak cannot reign in the dark. There are limits to all things. Is the gun right? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. You have reached yours. The dark is hungry. It has fed. Speaking ill of the dead. Are we, Sydney? Uh-oh. What's he doing? Oh, that looks... Wow, he looks cool. Got no head, though. Oh, it's a weeb! Everything makes sense. This feeling, the power, it swells and flows through me. Now in my brother's name, you die. Oh. That's very nice of you. I was gonna... I thought... Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. I was kinda gonna attack him. I don't think we need to analyze... Oh my god, 0%? Is this degenerate thing even... Is it because of my sword? Oh. How bad is this gonna hurt? Jesus Christ! Oh my god, look at that. I nearly died. Yeah, I need to heal. I need to heal again. There's no thunder element. Oh, it's air! This feels like I'm playing SD3 all over again with like enemies and you spamming abilities and time stop. What do I want to do here? I want to get my staff out. Does this fairy flies? Okay. Oh wait, if I... No, I can't. Okay. Whatever. Attack him! Attack him! Head! Unfortunately, I can't use this because my equip buff overrides the affinity buff. So that's pretty annoying. Did you know that magic casting time still ticks down with the menu open? What, an SD3? Oh, that's pretty cheap, because when you use a magic spell in SD3, your character has like a chanting animation, and then after some time after the chanting, they then activate their spell. But with the menu open, you can just bypass that. That's pretty funny. Okay. Do that. Oh. Okay, that was pointless. Okay, how about this? That's even more pointless. Alright. Just... Okay, run! Run! Oh, great. This is probably an air attack, so I should probably... Oh, slow anyway. Do that. Okay. And... just in case. And then I'll heal. The rebalance just made all casting times instant for that reason. Did the rebalancing also make all the spell animations faster? Yeah, just to go along with that change? Because that'd be nice as well. Evil. Alright. Lost. That sucked. What? I wasn't aiming him. I can attack Sydney. That'd be really funny. Lost. Uh-oh. I didn't know how to resist that. Oh, I should... Okay, yeah, I know what to do. I gotta attack the MP. There you go. Wait, no. Just put that in circle. Oh, damn it. The one time I got a hit. Heal! Holy crap, I just realized I'm that low. You haven't tried it yet? Oh, okay. This is frustrating. This is gonna help. Gonna cast it himself. Yep. I was mashing. That definitely increased my odds. Then I'll reduce the risk. Look at that, 69%. Nice. That was fast. Yeah! Take that. Whoa! Violent. The Schlag? I don't know how to say that. Okay, give me that. Loaded for its quality after his death. Okay, steal that. Magic Ward. Nullifies his next spell cast on target. That seems really good. Okay, we've got to analyze this. Dark Crusader. Reminds me of the those enemies in Dark Souls in the New Londo area after you drain the water. You know what I'm talking about, right? With the Dark Hand shield and the guys who steal your humanity with a command grab. Reminds me of those enemies. Right, I want to check the stats. Angel Wing. Resists light pretty well. Piercing. Seems to hate piercing. Really hates piercing, it seems like. Alright. Yeah, the Dark Race, yeah. This kinda reminds me of that. Only because the armor is black and it's kind of spiky. Was there a... I don't really remember a lot of enemies in the Souls games using katana weapons, right? No, I'm not counting Sekiro, obviously. Sekiro is not even really a Souls game. But anyway, because the only katana enemies I remember are the Iron Keep guys in Dark Souls 2. Yeah, actually, that's a much better comparison. That's right. Is it the Iron Keep? Whatever that area's name is in Dark Souls 2. And the boss. I forget the boss's name in the DLC. Okay, so I need piercing. I was checking if affinity matters at all. Not really. Get this going. Buff myself. Can I? There we go. Nice. So equipment up doesn't actually increase my armor. Increases my sword or whatever my weapon is. Look at that, 42 damage. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that was way too slow. Okay. So really only good for single hits if I try to go for chain abilities. So I'm gonna aim for a different area. Okay. Hit it once. It's better to use up turns just to hit the abdomen for a lot of damage. And not even go for chain abilities. Look at that, 94 damage. This is really funny. Nice! Okay, that was a cool boss fight. I like that a lot better than the dragon, because I had to deal with potentially like boss buffs and all that. It could have been a lot more challenging with more buffs, but you know. Oh, look at that. I got his own sword. Grimoire Detoria. Temporarily weakens target's equipment. So I've realized that stat decreases and equipment. So, okay, yes. Stat buffs and debuffs and equipment stat buffs and debuffs are different. But equipment buffs and debuffs cover a whole range of spells, including affinity. So that's harder to specialize in. It's harder to just stack a lot of debuffs with equipment stuff, it seems like. So how useful is this? If it decreases their defense, that'd be really cool. Also, if they have to have equipment, I just realized they have to have equipment. So some enemies don't even have that. I have to analyze them first to see if they do, and then that would be usable. Okay. Or they be human enemies. That could work. You reek, Riskbreaker. What is that stench? Ah, you met Rosencrantz? He told me Leomond was a wellspring for the dark. What think you? I've been shown a lifetime of oddities in a day. So you believe the dark exists, yet you do not believe that which you cannot see. The dark covers your eyes, and you are blind. There's no proof. Am I to believe the great quake was a man's doing? Thousands of city folk, their lives sacrificed to make this wellspring. By whom? Parliament? The Cardinal? Why don't you ask? Ask who? The sacrificed. The witnesses. You've impressed me. You truly are a risk-breaker. Or a trained assassin. A killer. What nonsense is this? Memories, risk-breaker. Memories. Now we're gonna see this again. Stop this. Stop this now. Oh, nice effect. Do not run, Ashley. See with your eyes. Papa, a sip of water. Have some of Papa's wine, Marco. Whoa! Can't do that. Wait right there. I'll fetch some water. The angle of these shots is crazy. Don't you dare give Marco any wine. Like, the composition in the shots is... Like, I'm so constantly impressed by this game. Wine is like sweet ambrosia. Really? Just by paying attention to the... What? It's me? What? The truth, Ashley. Madness! Foul deception! You doubt what I have shown you? It is your memories that deceive. The VKP has burned sweet lies into your soul. You lie! Turns out, you don't need good graphics to make something look really good. An elite member of the King's Guard loses his wife and child. Tragedy. Becomes a VKP risk breaker. This is the lie. A memory false as summer snow. You were an assassin and a saboteur in an elite squad. Mistaking them for your target, you murdered an innocent family. For country and justice, you would take any life without thinking, till you sent that family to their deaths. Mother gods, you lie! The VKP saw the opportunity to turn your guilt into patriotic zeal. They twisted your very soul, Ashley. Aesthetics over graphics always. Exactly. Your despair at losing your family turned to hate for the lawless jackal that killed them. Excuse me, what?
Đi ngủ sớm nè.
I'm back. Hey, that should be reserved for yourself. You lie. Do I? Are your newfound abilities not proof enough? You believe Leomond responsible. You are remembering the killing art you learned in a past life. Wow, you can just teleport? What is memory? Men forget that which pains them. Create new memories to please themselves. Lie to themselves, believe their own lies. The VKP may have wielded the brand that burned your soul. But you wanted them to do it. You wanted them to burn your guilt away. What do you want, Sydney? What are you trying to do to me? Truth, Riskbreaker. I just want you to know the truth. I spit on your truth. But you have already begun believing. Am I wrong, Ashley? You have seen demons walk the city streets, heard the cries of the dead and damned. You deny these things? Are they illusions? What did you see through that woman's eyes, Ashley? You think you can see the past? Oh, hello, welcome to the stream, Laro Kang Laro. Your favorite game on the PlayStation 1? Oh, yeah, I can see why this would be someone's
I
favorite.
always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi.
Yeah, I've added that as part of the redeem. If just in the Snowfly event, nice. Then you can see the past. Not see, I hear it. Yeah, so far I'm really liking this game. Will it be my favorite PS1 game? Well, I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know. But so far, if I were to name my favorite PS1 game...
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Wow, thanks. You also stream this? It's actually your favorite game ever. If I was to say my favorite PS1 game... It's hard to name just one, huh? But yeah, I can see why someone would like this game a lot. Like, I'm already impressed by a lot of the subtlety in the animations. The gameplay loop as well is a lot of fun. Yeah, it's just... This game is just fun. I still haven't answered what my favorite PS1 game is right now. Because I thought it would be Chrono Cross, but not really. The problem with Chrono Cross is like near the end of the game, you can tell that the game was rushed, and I'm kinda a little salty about that. Front Mission 3, but Front Mission 3 I remember has a lot of typos in it, which was kind of annoying. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite PS1 game is. Tactics? I mean, that's an easy answer though. Am I allowed easy answers? I guess I'm just gonna go with Tactics, whatever. Even though I played Tactics on the PSP. The game mechanics are actually unique. No leveling, no shop, it's just pure grinding. That's why you love this game. Pure grinding? So far I didn't... What do you mean by grinding? Like, I can see your other points. There is no leveling. You want the truth? Then follow me, Ashley Riot. I haven't found a way to really grind in this game yet. But yeah, the FF Tactics and the Vagrant story is actually on the same world. Yeah, because they all take part in the world of Ivalice. Yeah, I've heard that many times, yeah. Corpse Reviver? Okay, give me that. Nope, wrong button. Yeah, and also by the same 3 people in the dev team. Like the director and writer is Yasumi Matsuno. The artist, the main character artist is Akihiko Yoshida. And the composer is... I always forget this name. Is it Hitoshi Sakamoto? Hitoshi Sakimoto, that's right. The big 3. The reason why I wanted to try this game for the first time is because those 3 guys were involved with this game as well. And I generally like their work, so that's why, yeah, I figured I should try this game. It's pure grinding, you don't want to spoil me. If you're gonna get all the ultimate weapons with 100 perfect stats, that's the pure grinding style. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna go that far, but I can see what you mean by that, yeah. I'm wrong button again. Okay, so Corpse Reviver, we've got the Circle Shield. Against evil enemies, risk HP. I guess I can see that, especially considering you're getting stats increased by attacking enemies. Looking forward to get a port of this on the PS4, PS5. You might be waiting for a long time. If it's taken this long already, yeah, I doubt it's gonna receive any kind of port. Ferangi. Oh yeah, I got the Angel Wing as well. Oh nice, Katana. And then we got Edged. So what's the deal with this Katana? Oh, I got the Demonia on the Angel Wing already. So I got 2 Demonia gems. Hope Survivor, I don't know what the... I guess it's slightly better than my Fairy Flies. Oops. Let's want the stats. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. Well, I do want to use this Angel Wing. Yeah. This cannot be the base cannon, unfortunately. If I'm gonna use a base cannon, it's gotta be a Western style sword. So whatever I fuse with the katana or assemble with the katana, it's gonna have a different name. Let's do this and do that. I'm gonna do magic, actually. There you go. You got a Shamshir better stat weapon. Right, I already delved a little bit into the combining, where I combined like a rapier and something. I don't remember what the other thing is, but I got that short sword, that iron short sword, and it was like it was really good for up to this point of the game anyway. So I already delved a little bit into the combining. I haven't looked up anything. I haven't looked up any guides or anything like that. I have had people tell me about certain mechanics in the game, so I guess I'm a little bit more aware than a person playing this blind would usually be. But yeah. I'm only starting to get my feet wet with the weapon customization. Right. But yeah, oh my! Instantly attacked. Oh, this is a dragon? Okay. Oh, let me fix that. I need to find a workshop and a container so I can put all this stuff away. Oh, I need it. Okay, I need to take this off. Alright. Oh, you just do that, right? Nice. It's pretty strong that you can do this in the middle of a combat situation. Oops, way too fast. Alright. Different timing on this sword. Dead already, right? Yes. Sure. Oh! That's fine. It actually depends on what weapons I'm more comfortable with. So well, at this point in the game, I've had to use many different types of weapons in order to deal with certain situations. So I feel like I can't let myself get too comfortable with one weapon, right? Because too many of these enemies resist different types of well, damage types. So I have to wonder if I'll ever get to the point where I can just stick with one weapon, and that'll be good enough. And what that even looks like. Ow. Too fast. There you go. There's a workshop here. Oh, it's already nearing the 3-hour mark. I'll play for a bit longer, maybe. The door has been locked. I was right to equip my Dragonite gem. Man, just with a little bit of PP, this sword is already doing so much damage. Ah, that always gets me. There we go. This one. Way too fast. Actually, let me... What? Where's my... Don't I have a way to increase my agility? Oh, this one. Yeah, and on one weapon only if you're gonna do the perfect grinding strat. Yeah. Because you like grind up all your affinities and blunt edge weapon type, whatever, and piercing, that they'll be so high level that it won't even, you don't need to swap anymore, right? That is... Man, what is with the different speed here? That did so much damage. I'm healing. It's very time consuming, but if you want to have fun only, you highly recommend not doing that. Yeah, I get it. I don't... when I'm streaming some sort of RPG or JRPG, I do not want to grind at all in the game. That's always been my goal whenever I stream these games, so yeah, I'm not gonna go for that. Okay. There's New Game Plus. The New Game Plus, I'm assuming you get to keep all your weapons, right? Does the game difficulty change in any way? In New Game Plus? One's not opening. Well, I recognize this part of the town. But... Oh! Too slow. There you go. So there's a workshop in this area, I know. But I was hoping for a workshop in this part of the dungeon. In this part of the city, rather than having to go back to a hub area. And I feel like that timing's different sometimes. Sure. No difficulty change, you get Holy with Holy Wind Weapon in New Game Plus, and you can unlock the door that requires the Road Inverse Tattoo. Tattoo? I don't know what you're talking about. You get a tattoo? Ah. Might be worth just buffing my equipment, actually. Just to get this over with. That is such a weird timing. How come it's sometimes... I swear it's faster sometimes. I will discover that? Okay, we'll see. That did seem like a slight spoiler, but yeah, I don't understand what that is, so... guess I'll find out. Oh my god, there's just so many enemies in here. How's that fast? What the heck? I think it's because he's doing the side swipe version. That's why it looks a little different. This red lizard has so much HP, I'm actually gonna debuff him. Holy... that guy just did a crit on me. There you go, 61 damage. Okay, I guess I still gotta buff myself. You get the weapon of the first boss? I don't even remember the first boss, I'll be honest. There you go. I've got agility, I've got all these buffs. This red lizard's just gonna die. Disassemble that. It's so slow. Ah. The Minotaur first boss. Oh, yeah, okay. That rings a bell, yeah. My last play session is like a week ago, so yeah. I may be this early into the game, but I don't necessarily remember everything. There's a lot of... What's this? Columbine sigil? Oh, that's an unfortunate name. Anemone sigil. Verbena sigil. Yeah, no idea what this means yet. There's a lot of sigils. Only available in New Game Plus. I had a feeling. You didn't have to tell me, but I had a feeling. It is true. It is as you say. Some parts were added later, but the original Chaldean letters cover every wall. The walls of Leomand, all carved with these glyphs. What do they mean? These are the spell songs. Leomand is surrounded by sorcery. You'll likely find them on every den and dovecote in the city. The city. It is unchanged these past 2,000 years. Neither the eroding winds nor the quake have sapped its strength. The dark is strongest toward the center. The great cathedral, I have felt it. This entire city is a circle of magic. Brilliant. A brilliant deduction, my good sir. Top of your class at the academy indeed. What? You knew? Didn't everyone? The city is the circle, the wellspring, and the book, the Grand Grimoire for which you seek, you're standing in it. Leomand is the Grand Grimoire. Why did you not tell us? This betrayal most foul. Why have you done this? Your memory fails you. The dark holds no power over me. Nor do I recall us ever being friends. My friendship with the Duke is fleeting as well. He must have seen Ashley just hiding there. Have you no honor? That I do have, and enough sense to know not to throw my life away for some fool cause. You are naught but a glorified sellsword. You disgust me. I wonder how many drinks you can take to every time in the cutscene Ashley is just hiding away behind some wall. We live in peaceful, boring times. There's no rank to be had in killing on the fields of war. We must seize opportunity where we find it. Do you not agree, Guildenstern? You're using me too, after all. I'm your opportunity, you know that. You need me. You are a common harlot. You were born a worm and you will die a worm. Lesai was right to expel you from the Risk Breakers. Such praise, I am not worthy. Where is the key? How now? Tell me or I will see you dead. You kill me? I was a risk breaker, you know. What's this? Where am I? What is this I see? I am here. Samantha, it is I. Where are you? They are linked. Samantha's rhythm is attuned to his, Guildenstern. Mistbreaker! He's near. He hides. Oh. Actually, he's seeing... It has passed then. We join with Tiga. Yes. Okay. So what was that dungeon area I passed up on? Was that... Should I have should I have gone there instead? Let's see. I got this. 0%. Still 0. What if I have a staff? Is staff a good... I'm assuming it has high intelligence. Or high attack intelligence. Not that high. Oh, I would like to take that gem off. This is still 0. Can I open that? I had to give it a try. Maybe I should have saved first. I did want to see what Sydney had planned for our little agent here, but now it is time to end the game. Rosenkrantz, kill him. Show him your power. Show him how you make the dark kneel. My pleasure. I maybe should have saved. You meet again, Ashley. You have no idea how long I've waited to measure swords with you. What do you mean? You see, I've known you for a long time. I was the one who set you up as the VKP's errand boy. And I have you to thank for my current lack of employ. What? Here, let me jog your memory. Okay. Wait. I think having a shield would be really nice, so... I'm actually gonna... Okay, well, before I decide on what weapon to use, actually... I can't analyze him. Alright, never mind. I'm pretty sure he's human. Oops. I pressed triangle. Triangle is also confirmed? And then I need to attach it to be more effective against humans. Wait, I didn't equip my angel ring with the Dragonite? I must have not hit confirm. There you go. Uh-oh. How bad is this gonna hurt? Not that bad. Oh my god, this guy's running! Oh my god, man. Can't debuff him. I can't harm him at all? Okay, try this. Okay, that does damage. That's only 6. Missed it. Uh oh. Ow. Okay, I need to heal. This seems pretty tough. If I'm constantly stuck in the healing loop, this is not going to be possible. Whatever, just eat that. Okay, how about I equip my sword? Go here. Detach this. Because I just realized I don't have any PP with this Corpse Survivor. I'll attach this gem to Fairy Flies, who has a high amount of PP. And that should do more damage, right? Oh, great. He's just constantly spamming break cards. What am I supposed to do against that? Oh! I did so much damage. 0%. So I can't even debuff him at all. Slightly more damage, but not that much. Block that. Okay, let me try something else then. Not that. Gotta go, brother. Enjoy gaming. You finish it as real quick. You badly want to play it. Okay, yeah, no problem. Thanks for checking out my stream. I just need to figure out what to do here. Angel Wing could be worth using. Boko Club. Let's try some piercing. Piece of shit. I nearly died there. Doesn't seem to care about piercing. Not that. Is this a use magic sort of situation? It could be. Let me try. Where's my... there. Okay, let's try some magic. Nothing. Cool. Nothing. Very cool. Nothing. Very cool. Alright. I guess I just gotta get my angel wing out and just hit him. Also, probably consider using one of these. Might be worth equipping this. Yeah, equip that. Okay, let's try this out. Great. That's doing more damage to me because I don't have a shield, right? That's unfortunate. Okay, this is at least doing something. Alright. Most of the battle I've just been doing a lot of menuing, which is not fantastic. I keep doing that. This one. Get this going. Actually, oh, I was too fast. I think this is the case where I wanna equip better physical defense, right? Yeah, I'll equip that. Equip that. It's fine. And then gain magic is fine, and still we don't need that, I guess. No, yeah, we'll try it. Okay. That was a lot of menuing just to be able to do any damage to this boss. I think we've got it. Yeah. $50 HP? You can do better than that. I need some MP back. That's fine. Now that I'm doing some actual damage, I don't really care too much about him healing. Yeah, I'll do this. It's pretty annoying that I can't debuff him for whatever reason. Yeah, I really need to bring down that risk. What's the one that decreases it by 50? Yeah, this one. That's fine. It's only 50 HP. He's doing it a lot, which is kind of annoying. Damn it. Can I do anything with this magic? It would be nice. It would be so nice if I could just land... Oops. Land the debuff. Like, why is he immune to it? How do you be immune to a debuff? I actually need to get a better chain ability. Do that. Always gets me. Okay, well I've got him stuck in the loop, but he's just constantly hitting all the damage I'm doing. Nice. Oh my god, this is such a bad camera angle. Shame your skill in killing arts did not go in the way of your memory. What killing arts? You really don't remember. I should give the VKP more credit. You were in the same unit, you and I. What unit? You mean in the King's Guard? The King's Guard? More VKP lies, I'm afraid. That summer day, that warm summer day, I was there with you. Man, you even see the wound as well. That's crazy. Well done, Commandant. Both right through the heart. What? They're just presents. Did I say presents? I meant peasants. Their luck ran ill is all. All witnesses to our operations must be dealt with. It is our code. They were wrong to picnic here. You are the hand of justice. We are the hand of justice. It is for the good of the realm. Few sacrifices. He's really going off. Few sacrifices? You tell me why these people had to die. Why we had to kill them. They were innocents. Is it not our charge to protect these very souls? Whoa. What has come over you? You sound the adult-pated preacher. Is he doing that to us? No, he's not. Commandant, what is wrong? Oh, I forgot to use any of the breaking arts. I haven't been using that in this entire game. The risk breakers may be the wards of the law now, but it was not always so. We are always champions of justice, true, but a justice that served the state alone. We were above the law. We assassinated political enemies of Parliament and sent sharp steel to bloody the civil wars of our neighbours. To the people, we were the knights of law and order. To our enemies, we were the Parliament's hatchetmen. You were a commandant, one of the best. If only your sense of justice was not so keen. The VKP was not about to lose one of their best without a fight. And you? Myself? I was picked up by the VKP, like you. I learned about Leomond when I was sent to spy on Mullinkar. Then I made some friends. The Cardinal's men or Mullinkar? Both. You weren't the only one unhappy with the old killing teams. Threats, burglary, murder, we were no different than common ruffians. They prey on people, we on nations. There were others that tried to forget. Some went mad, others took their own lives. Not I, however. I would use them as they used me. You know them, eh? The privileged, ruling from their satin couches, born with silver spoons in their mouths, while shrewd money is standing on the backs of the poor. This is very similar to the tactics. Well, it's sort of hitting on the same notes as the tactics games. Or the tactics games. Yeah, remember when Tactics Advance went to the politics of the rich and poor? But the pawns have seen the game board for what it is. All I really remember is Marsh really hating the idea of his brother being able to walk. Now there's only one thing left. Leomond. The Blades, the VKP, they all want the power it holds. Correct? And dear Sydney holds the only key. I cannot fathom what his intentions are in using you as a vessel for the dark. Regardless, his time is nigh. That's quite an important detail he just dropped. The Blades will do your dirty work. Those pious fools have been long steeped in filth. I will not yield so easily next we meet. You are a poor loser, Rosencrantz. Say what you will. Got him. Lying to ourselves, believing in our own lies. Man, this just like oh I still can't open this. Whoops. Yeah, there was two major lore dumps. So that was pretty cool. Learn more about Ashley's history and then the nature of the VKP. Yeah, we learned a lot. Yeah, I'm really interested with the story so far. I knew that this would be up my alley. Hearing about Yasumi Matsuno working on this. So yeah, everything is as I've expected so far. Maybe not the gameplay, of course, but the story, yeah, it's hitting on the same notes. Marsh wants to go home and he will break all the legs he needs to, yeah. I mean, isn't that what the Tactics Advanced story is all about? That's the only thing that mattered to him anyway, so, you know. So I could do all the customizing here. I'm probably gonna do that off stream though, because the problem with this, I think this is a proper critique. The weapons crafting thing going on here, the assembling and disassembling them here with all the components, all the menuing takes too long. I do think that's quite a major issue, especially with the container not being linked to the workshop, so you can't even, every time you want to assemble different stuff you have to take them out of the container and then assemble it in a separate menu. I think that's pretty bad. And also the container using a memory, requiring the use of a memory card for whatever reason, when it can just be, I don't know why that needs to be saved as well. I think that's actually quite bad. That's probably the one flaw I've been able to pinpoint with this game. And it's quite a major one too. But I'm still enjoying the game regardless, to be clear. I like everything else about the game, so I'm still having fun. Alright, so tomorrow it seems like I'm gonna be playing FF14 tomorrow, because that's when the Raid decided to schedule that time. But that means that Monday is free, because it's usually either Sunday or Monday that we're raiding. Either or, and it looks like they've chose Sunday. So we're gonna... the next time I stream this game, it will be on the Monday. And tomorrow will be FF14, I think. Alright, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys later. Bye bye everyone, bye bye. By the time I stream this game again, I will have done all the weapon customization, so that menuing stuff doesn't have to be shown on the stream. Alright, thank you guys, bye bye.